House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 4, sees a major twist with Rhaenys, with multiple factors included in her pivotal decision. The ending to A Dance of Dragons sees the Battle of Rook's Rest take place, where Sir Criston Cole leads the Green's infantry force up the coast in hopes of blocking Dragonstone and Driftmark off from the mainland of Westeros. In doing so, he baits Rhaenyra's Black faction into sending a dragon rider to deter the invading force, allowing Aemon Targaryen and his dragon Vhaega to strike. Ultimately, Cole's plan works out, though not without its losses. Out of the many dragons in House of the Dragon, Vhaega is undoubtedly the biggest and most experienced. However, it faces off with Rhaenys Targaryen and her dragon, Meleys. Rhaenys and Meleys have been bonded longer than any other rider and dragon alive during the dance, and they put up a decent fight against the far bigger Vhaega. Aegon and Sunfyre surprise everyone by entering the conflict, and Rhaenys and Meleys get the best of them nearly immediately, causing serious damage to the king's golden dragon. Rhaenys Targaryen's death may have come as a shock to audiences, losing a key member of House of the Dragon's ensemble character cast midway through the season. The most shocking aspect, perhaps, is that after the initial confrontation with Aegon and Sunfyre, Rhaenys has the opportunity to survive, with the Lord of the Seven Kingdoms having been sent to the ground, wounded and potentially dead, for all she knows. But she turns around and takes another go at Aemon and Vhaega, seemingly resigned to her fate. There's a lot of potential opportunity here. Rhaenys knows Vhaega is a far bigger dragon than Meleys, but she rolls the dice, ultimately doing quite well until she's taken by surprise on her eventual way out. This decision could have been made with the intent of essentially ending the war, as eliminating Vhaega would crush the Greens. However, Rhaenys' decision also seems to have an element of resignation and self-sacrifice. Rhaenys may see where the war is heading and consider it better to try and end the conflict there, or at least end her part in it. House of the Dragon is based on the book Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin, but it takes creative liberties in deciding the minor details while remaining true to the more significant events. Rhaenys' death is one of those events, and it happens in a relatively similar manner in the novels. At the Battle of Rook's Rest, she and Meleys are ambushed by Aemon and Aegon with their dragons, and she takes out Aegon before going down herself. This was also part of Criston Cole's plan in the books, though there are some differences in how it's set up. House of the Dragon's book changes continue to pile up in Season 2, Episode 4, as the Battle of Rook's Rest changes Aegon's role. In the book, he's part of Cole and Aemon's plan to catch the Black's dragon rider off guard while he goes on his own initiative in the TV series, wanting to prove himself. Aemon's decision to betray Aegon is also entirely original to the show and drastically alters how the battle plays out. If not for Rhaenys turning back to fight Aemon, it could have been an outstanding victory for Rhaenyra's side. Rhaenys' death has grander implications on House of the Dragon beyond just the loss of a main cast member. It's a huge blow to the Blacks, who are down one of their most powerful dragon riders, likely leading to them welcoming new riders to try and claim the untamed dragons on Dragonstone and Driftmark. In terms of Rhaenyra's council, she's lost one of her most avid supporters, and this sows division between her and Corlys Velaryon, Rhaenys' lord husband. Rhaenys was the one who brought House Velaryon over to the Blacks in the first place, after all. Corlys has been skeptical of Rhaenyra and Daemon since Season 1. But will grow even more so going forward with the loss of his wife. He will likely blame Rhaenyra's inaction for Rhaenys' death, leading to inter-faction conflict among the Blacks. It will be fascinating to see where Corlys goes in House of the Dragon from here, as his decisions can be pivotal to the war going forward. The war